You ready, Wicket? Table. Yes. Reset by tossing a treat off. The dog has a choice to leave if they want, but they only get treats on the table. Wicket. Table. If you have a shy or fearful dog, Wicket, you might start just by offering treats near the table or directly on the table, trying to lure them to get all four up. If they get all four up, then you can feed a few right there, and then I'll reset. Try tossing one off. Table. And then getting them right back on. This is building value for the table. Reset. I'm not marking when I reset the dog table, but I am marking when the dog wants what I want, which is all four on the table. Okay, so once the dog is really comfortable jumping on and off the table on their own, then we can move on to working on, come over here, you want to stand over here? You could separately work on movement of the table if you have like a larger dog that you want to be up higher in the air. Really small dog, you might just pick up and set right onto the exam table, but I would still start with the exam table low, so if the dog wanted to jump off, we're not worrying about the dog injuring themselves. So here I have a few treats in my hand, and I'm just going to add a little bit of movement and see how the dog does, and I'm just feeding treats. When the movement stops, the treats stop. Let's add some movement again, and I'm feeding treats. Movement stops, the treats stop. And then you can practice that both directions. So now we're, whoops, going down. If you drop the treat, the dog might follow. Wicket is very agile, so she can jump up onto the table when it's high too. Down. Okay, movement stops. Treat stop. And back in. Ooh, that was kind of loud, so I'll give you a couple there. Good. Reset. Wicket. Table. Alright, once your dog is doing well with movement, then we could probably work on Wicket, sit. Yes. Good girl. You want to make sure your dog is really comfortable with all these things before proceeding into the next step. Again, if they choose to leave, they can, but treats only happen on the table. Probably want to practice this in an exam room too, so your dog can't go wandering all over the hospital. Wicket, table. Yes. All right. All right. So for blood draws, sit. I like to have the dog in a sit, and then basically what you do is teach them to give a paw. Notice here it's a little bit different, and her foot isn't targeting my hand, it's targeting higher up on my arm. And then this also comes down to the preference for who's drawing the blood. I like to hold off and apply my own tourniquet here, and I will also draw their blood by myself. Other people might want to use an actual tourniquet, so here all I'm doing is working on getting the dog comfortable with feeling that pressure right at the elbow. Because either way, that's where the tourniquet is going to be applied. Wicket, sit. Yes. So first I'll just work on that targeting behavior where the dog offers me the leg. Yes. And then next I will add that tourniquet pressure. This is for a cephalic vein blood draw. If you wanted to, you okay? If you wanted to teach the dog to tolerate blood draw from another location, it's the same idea. So if you want to do a lateral saphenous vein, have the dog in a stand, Wicket, And then we can just practice the stand. We have a little bit of distraction over there. Wicket! Give a treat for that. And then same thing, you're gonna want to, Wicket's going to check out the distraction. No dishes, Wicket. Come on. People. Yes. So we'll just want to add our pressure. Yes. Feed the treat. Add our pressure. Yes. And feed the treat. I'm using both hands here so I don't have the clicker. Pressure. Yes. And feed a treat. For the lateral saphenous vein, then you might have a second person come in and then they would start pinching the vein where the poke would be. Yes, and you would mark and reward that. So they'll pinch where the vein is, yes, and reward that. Good. If you don't work in the veterinary profession, you can go to your veterinarian and ask them if you could get a couple oral syringes to practice. Yes. Just bringing the syringe to their leg. Yes. So that's where I'm going to mark. You don't want the dog to have their mouth near my hand when I'm about to draw their blood. Yes. Oops, not quicker. Yes. Yes. And then we can also add a little pinch there too, as if they were being poked by the needle. Yes. And that would be the same idea if you were doing the, like I just said, the lateral saphenous vein. Do a little pinch here. Yes. The difference with the lateral saphenous vein, here Wicket, is that you probably will need that second person. Someone who is acting as your tourniquet and someone who's actually poking or pinching the vein. Yes.